unstoppable vision, the strength born from stillness, the clarity shaped by discipline.
In the quiet hours before the world fully wakes, there is a softness in the air that reminds us of something we often forget. A gentleness that speaks not through noise, but through silence. Imagine stepping outside just as the first light touches the earth. The trees stand like patient guardians. The air is cool, steady, honest. Your breath moves slowly, and for a moment you feel as if the world has paused just long enough for you to hear yourself again. Before we begin, if you care about staying healthy, vibrant, and independent well into your golden years, please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking that little notification bell. We share in-depth, practical health tips that doctors are often too busy to mention, and I don't want you to miss a single one. And I have a quick question for you, one I love to ask. Where are you watching from today? Are you in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, or somewhere else entirely? Please drop a comment below and let me know where you're from. It truly brightens my day to see how far this wonderful senior health community of ours reaches. At this time of day, strength does not look like effort or speed. It feels like clarity. It feels like awareness returning to the body after being lost in distraction. And as you stand there, you might ask yourself a quiet question. What does it truly mean to grow stronger as we grow older?
We often believe that strength must always come from pushing harder, walking farther, or doing more than before. Society teaches us to measure our worth in numbers, steps, repetitions, achievements. But what if genuine strength after 60 is something different? What if strength is not about how fast you move, but about how deeply you understand your own body? What if it is not found in chasing youth, but in embracing presence? When we age, the world encourages us to slow down, but it seldom teaches us how to slow down with purpose. Many seniors walk because it feels safe and familiar. Walking is good, but it is not always enough. The muscles need balance, the joints need freedom, the breath needs rhythm, and the mind needs stillness. And so the body begins to whisper subtle messages. Stiffness in the morning, hesitation in the knees, tightness in the lower back, a lack of confidence and balance. These are not signs of weakness. They are invitations. Invitations to listen? Invitations to learn new movements that awaken parts of the body long forgotten. Strength, in this stage of life, is not about resisting aging. It is about participating in it consciously. It is about moving with intention, not just moving. It is about discovering that even simple exercises, when done with awareness, can bring more vitality than long walks done without presence. And so, as the day begins, I invite you to reflect on this. What if a few gentle daily practices could restore strength, stability, and energy far beyond what you expect? What if the path to feeling alive again is not difficult, but simply mindful? As we continue this journey, let us look more deeply into the true root of the struggle many people face as they grow older. It is easy to believe the body is the main obstacle, but the body is only a messenger. The real challenge often begins in the mind. When we talk about movement, discipline, or health, we are also talking about perception. How we see ourselves shapes how we move. How we think about aging shapes how we age. Many seniors quietly carry a belief that they are becoming weaker, slower, or less capable each year, and this belief begins to guide their actions. They move more cautiously, restrict themselves more than necessary, and slowly begin to disconnect from their own physical confidence. This is the hidden root, not the body losing strength, but the mind losing trust. In the Shaolin tradition, when a student hesitates, the teacher does not immediately look at the body. The teacher first looks at the mind. A tiger that forgets it is a tiger will move like a frightened animal. In the same way, a person who forgets their inner strength will move as if they are fragile, even when their body still holds great potential. The fear of falling becomes stronger than the desire to move freely. The fear of pain becomes stronger than the belief in healing. Slowly, fear begins to shape posture, breath, and mobility. But fear itself is not the enemy. Misunderstanding is. When we misunderstand our own body, we either expect too little from it or demand too much. Many seniors walk long distances because they believe walking alone is enough to stay healthy. Walking is familiar and familiarity feels safe. But the body is not one-dimensional. Walking strengthens only a narrow range of muscles. It does not fully train balance, flexibility, joint mobility, or core stability. And when these deeper layers of the body remain unawakened, strength becomes uneven, and movement becomes less confident.
In nature, a bamboo tree stands tall not because it is stiff, but because it is balanced. Its roots are deep, its center is stable, and its flexibility allows it to survive storms that rigid trees cannot. Human strength follows the same principle. Without balance, strength collapses. Without mobility, strength stiffens. Without breath, strength fades. So the question becomes, what stops people from developing this balanced strength as they age? Often, it is impatience. We want results quickly, so we choose paths that feel productive but are incomplete. Or it is attachment to habit. We trust what we have always done, even when the body is quietly asking for something different. Or it is ego. The part of us that refuses to slow down, refuses to learn gentler methods, or refuses to acknowledge that true power sometimes lies in simplicity rather than effort. When we strip away these layers, fear, ego, impatience, and attachment, what remains is a very clear truth. The body is not asking for harder exercises. It is asking for wiser ones. It is not asking for more movement. It is asking for the right movement. The exercises that truly nourish a senior's body are not the ones that exhaust the muscles, but the ones that reconnect the mind, breath, and joints. These roots, awareness, balance, gentle discipline, are what create lasting strength. When the mind understands this, the body begins to respond in ways that feel almost surprising. There is more stability, more energy, more confidence. The body becomes not a burden, but a companion. When we speak about creating strength, balance, and vitality later in life, the conversation must eventually turn toward practice. Knowledge is useful, but without practice, it remains only an idea. The body understands movement, not theory. And so the path forward is not complicated, though it must be approached with presence. The 5 exercises I will share are simple, gentle, and accessible to almost everyone. But more importantly, they are not just physical movements. They are mindful practices that awaken parts of the body many people have overlooked for decades. When practiced with awareness, these movements improve stability, circulation, joint mobility, and inner calm far more effectively than walking alone. But before learning the movements themselves, we must prepare the mind to practice in a way that honors the body. In the Shaolin Temple, every practice begins with the same instruction: slow down. Bring your attention into your breath. Allow the mind to settle into the body. Whether you are young or old, strength begins with presence. Take a moment now, wherever you are sitting or standing, and breathe in slowly. Feel the breath expand not just in the chest, but in the lower abdomen. Allow the shoulders to drop. Allow the face to soften. With every exhale, imagine the unnecessary tension leaving the body like fog dissolving in sunlight. This simple shift in awareness transforms even the smallest movement into a powerful internal practice. And now, imagine your body like a river. When a river flows freely, it nourishes everything it touches. But when debris collects, the water becomes stagnant. The human body is no different. Stiff joints, tight muscles, and shallow breathing disrupt the natural flow of energy. The purpose of these exercises is not to build force, but to restore flow. The first practice is gentle weight shifting. You stand with your feet hip-width apart and slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other. It seems simple, almost too simple, but this movement trains balance, ankle strength, and joint awareness, all essential for preventing falls, which is one of the greatest concerns among seniors. When you shift your weight consciously, you remind your legs how to support you. You reconnect with your center. You replace fear with familiarity. Over time, this simple exercise creates a foundation more reliable than hours of walking. The second practice is slow arm lifting combined with breath. As you inhale, you lift your arms in front of you as if lifting sunlight. As you exhale, you lower them with softness. This opens the chest, activates the shoulders, and improves circulation. Many people do not realize how much the upper body weakens with age, simply because it is rarely used intentionally. When the chest opens, breathing becomes deeper. When breathing becomes deeper, the entire body receives more energy. This movement is not about muscular strength, it is about awakening the upper body from years of inactivity. The third practice is gentle spinal rotation. With hands resting lightly on the hips or hanging loosely by the sides, you rotate the torso left and right, allowing the spine to move like a flexible bamboo stalk. Most back pain in older adults does not come from serious injury. It comes from stiffness. By rotating slowly, the spine regains mobility and the internal organs receive a subtle massage, improving digestion and relaxation. This movement teaches the body how to move gracefully without tension or resistance. The fourth practice is heel lifting. You stand tall and rise slowly onto your toes, then lower yourself back down. This movement strengthens the calves, ankles, and the small stabilizing muscles that keep the body upright. Many people underestimate the importance of these muscles, yet they are essential for safe walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. With consistent practice, heel lifts restore confidence in the lower body. Every time you rise, you remind yourself that upward movement is still available to you. The fifth practice is mindful stepping. Unlike regular walking, mindful stepping slows the world down. You lift one foot gently, place it softly on the ground, and feel the entire movement from start to finish. This teaches control, balance, and awareness. It also strengthens the hips and knees in ways that fast walking does not. When practiced daily, mindful stepping transforms walking into a meditative practice, and mobility becomes not just physical, but mental clarity as well. Each of these movements, though simple, carries the wisdom of thousands of years of mindful practice. Together, they create a routine that nourishes the body more completely than long walks alone. But the true power of this routine does not lie in the exercises themselves, it lies in the consistency. Small efforts done daily transform the body far more than large efforts done occasionally. When you practice these movements each day, even for 10 minutes, you are telling your body, I am here, I am willing to take care of you, I am willing to grow stronger with patience rather than force. Before we close this part, let us take a brief moment of reflection. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Imagine a mountain, steady, unmoving, ancient. Imagine standing upon it, feeling its strength beneath your feet. Now imagine a river flowing beside it, smooth, adaptable, always moving yet always whole. Strength and softness together. That is the essence of these practices, not one, but both. Allow this image to stay with you as you continue your journey. As we walk further along this path, it is important to acknowledge that even the simplest practices become difficult when the mind falls into familiar traps. Progress is not blocked by age, but by patterns. These patterns appear quietly, almost invisibly, and if we do not recognize them, they begin to guide our behavior without our awareness. One of the most common challenges seniors face is the belief that slow progress means no progress. This impatience leads many people to rush through movements or abandon them too early. But the body does not respond to force, it responds to consistency. A tree does not grow faster simply because you pull on its branches. In the same way, your strength does not return more quickly because you push harder. It returns because you show up every day, steadily, gently, without hurry. Another challenge is comparison. Many people look at younger bodies or even their own body from years ago and feel discouraged. This comparison becomes a form of self-judgment. Instead of appreciating what the body can do today, they focus on what it cannot do anymore. This mindset silently weakens motivation and confidence. In the Shaolin teachings, two students are never compared because each one has a different path, a different history, a different rhythm. One student may learn quickly but lack patience. Another may struggle at first but grow stronger in the long run. There is no benefit in comparing two journeys that were never meant to be the same. A third challenge is pride. Pride can be disguised as stubbornness, a refusal to slow down or adjust movements to fit the needs of the body. Some people push themselves beyond their limits in an attempt to prove that they are still strong, but this often leads to strain or injury. True strength is not measured by how much effort you can produce. It is measured by how well you can listen to your own body. A wise person adapts. A wise person practices with humility. When pride steps aside, progress becomes natural. There is also the challenge of distraction. Many seniors begin their exercises with good intentions, but their thoughts wander quickly. They think about responsibilities, worries, or memories. They move the body, but the mind is somewhere else. When this happens, the practice loses its depth, the movements become mechanical, and the benefits diminish. In reality, these exercises require only a few minutes of full attention, yet the mind constantly tries to pull us away. To regain focus, simply return to the breath. Every inhale brings you back. Every exhale anchors you in the present moment. This simple act transforms a distracted exercise into a powerful meditation. Another common mistake is assuming that discomfort means danger. Not all discomfort is harmful. Sometimes it is merely the body waking up. Stiff joints, unused muscles, and tightness from years of inactivity may speak loudly at first. But there is a difference between gentle discomfort and sharp pain. By listening closely, you learn the language of your body. Gentle discomfort says, you are growing. Sharp pain says, you are pushing too far. Understanding the difference is essential for safe and steady progress. Finally, some people drift from the path simply because they expect change to happen quickly. But just as water shapes stone through countless soft touches, transformation comes from small, persistent effort. You do not see the change each day, but you feel the effects accumulating beneath the surface. Confidence grows, balance returns, energy rises, movement becomes smoother. These changes are subtle at first, then unmistakable. When we reach this part of the journey, something begins to shift. The body may feel a little lighter, the breath may flow with less resistance, and the mind, once filled with doubt or hesitation, starts to open like a flower touched by the morning sun. Transformation is never sudden. It does not arrive with loud announcements or dramatic moments. It arrives quietly, through repetition, through patience, through small daily commitments. The wisdom that guides this transformation is simple. Whatever you nurture grows. If you nurture fear, fear becomes stronger. If you nurture avoidance, avoidance becomes your habit. But if you nurture presence, strength, and gentle discipline, they begin to weave themselves into your life until they feel natural again. This is how seniors rediscover the vitality they thought was lost, not with force, but with steady, mindful practice. When we speak of transformation, we often imagine something external, a stronger body, better balance, more energy. And yes, these changes are real and meaningful, but the deepest transformation happens inside. It begins when you stop treating your body as an enemy or a burden and start treating it as a companion on the path. The body, even in its aging form, still wants to support you. It still wants to move, to breathe deeply, to stand tall. It still holds wisdom from decades of experience. When you engage it with respect and patience, it responds. The joints that once felt stiff begin to loosen. The muscles that felt weak begin to awaken. The heart that felt tired begins to regain rhythm. This is not magic. It is the natural response of a body that is finally being cared for. Think of water. Water is soft, but over time it shapes stone. It flows quietly, but it nourishes everything it touches. It has no ego, no tension, no resistance. It simply persists. This is the nature of the exercises you practice. They are like water, soft, persistent, transformative. Each movement is a ripple, each breath is a wave, and slowly they reshape the landscape of your body and mind. You begin to notice that rising from a chair is easier, that standing feels more stable, that your steps feel more grounded. These changes may seem small, but they are signs that your foundation is becoming stronger. A stable foundation is the key to a long, active, and confident life. In the Shaolin tradition, students learn early that transformation does not happen by pushing harder. It happens by returning again and again to simplicity. A strong warrior is not the one who knows 1,000 techniques, but the one who practices a few techniques thousands of times with awareness. In the same way, your 5 daily exercises are not just movements, they are rituals of renewal. Every time you shift your weight from one foot to another, you train your balance. Every time you lift your arms with breath, you open your chest to life. Every time you rotate your spine, you release tension that has been stored for years. Consistency is the key, Not intensity, not speed, not urgency, only consistency. There comes a moment, often unnoticed, when the practice begins to feel less like a task and more like a conversation with yourself. A moment when you realize that strength is not something you are chasing, it is something you are uncovering. It was always there, hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and habit. Like bamboo emerging from the earth, your inner strength grows quietly, then suddenly stands tall. And with this strength comes confidence. With confidence comes ease. And with ease comes joy, the simple joy of moving through the world without fear. Transformation is not about becoming someone new, it is about returning to the natural alignment of body, breath, and mind. It is about remembering that your age does not define your capability, it only defines the wisdom you bring to your movements. You are not moving to become young again, you are moving to become fully alive in the body you have now. And when this realization settles into your heart, a deep peace arises, a peace that says, I am still growing, I am still capable, I am still here. As we arrive at the end of this journey together, take a slow breath and let everything we have explored settle gently into your awareness. Growth does not need celebration or applause, it only needs recognition. The fact that you have listened, reflected, and opened your heart to new ways of moving already shows that transformation has begun within you. The path ahead is not complicated. It does not require hours of training or intense effort. It asks only for small moments of presence woven into your daily life. And so, I offer you a simple weekly practice, one that is gentle yet powerful enough to reshape your days. Each morning, before the world pulls your attention outward, spend 10 minutes in quiet movement. Begin with 3 slow breaths, deep into the abdomen. Shift your weight gently from side to side. Lift your arms with patience. Rotate your spine with softness. Rise onto your toes and lower yourself with control. Take a few mindful steps, feeling the ground under your feet. Think of these not as exercises, but as acts of kindness toward your body. 10 minutes, that is all. If you keep this promise to yourself each day, the changes will come, steadily, quietly, unmistakably. As you continue this practice, remember the teachings that have guided our time together. Strength is not a force you impose, it is a harmony you cultivate. Balance is not something you chase, it is something you return to. Peace is not the absence of difficulty, it is the presence of awareness. And aging is not a decline, it is a refinement, a chance to move with greater wisdom, greater patience, and greater appreciation for each breath. The more you honor your body, the more it will honor you in return. Before we close, I want to leave you with one final thought. Life is always offering you a choice, to move with fear or to move with trust. Fear freezes the body, trust allows it to flow. Fear narrows your world, trust opens it. Each time you practice these simple exercises, you choose trust, you choose growth, you choose to walk your path with strength and dignity. If this message has brought you clarity, peace, or inspiration, I invite you to continue this journey with me. Subscribe, share this with someone who may need encouragement, and return whenever you need guidance or calm. Your practice, your breath, your presence, they matter. And now, let us close with a quiet moment. Inhale deeply, exhale softly. Allow gratitude to fill the space around you, for your body, for your breath, for this moment. May you walk forward with steadiness, with gentleness, and with the quiet confidence that you are becoming stronger every day.